a lazy Sunday afternoon, I was watching a deep dive into the corporate consolidation of North American ski resorts, a genuinely interesting topic, when at the 22-minute, 32-second mark, an unassuming still frame of a picturesque railroad popped up and stayed on screen for a mere 5 seconds. I immediately stopped browsing the various Powerwall not safe for work subreddits, of which there are too many, humanity is truly doomed, and swiveled my attention to my second monitor, and my jaw dropped. Because this photo that was being used as B-roll for exactly 0.322% of a Wendover Productions video was eerily similar to a canvas print I currently have hanging up in my spare bedroom at this very moment. Well, Taylor MB, you say, clearly just downloaded a stock image and got it printed to canvas because you're an artistically bankrupt individual and have negative skill points in decor. And I would say, firstly, ouch. Words are powerful, and those words were mean and hurtful, and I'll politely but firmly request you do not say anything like that again. And secondly, wrong. I took this photo approximately 17 years ago during a family vacation to British Columbia on an old school 1-megapixel digital camera, the likes of which have already been completely lost to history because they lack the hipster appeal of film and their picture quality was almost immediately surpassed by the most generic camera phone. Given I took this photo on what was basically pre-internet age and long ago lost the original file to some dead hard drive, I can only assume that Wendover Productions broke into my house, snuck into my spare bedroom, snapped a pic of my most prized possession, didn't take it with him, and then used it for 5 seconds worth of B-roll. And honestly, it's the only series of events that makes sense. And I can prove it to you. It's time to rainbolt this. I know this photo was taken in BC, Canada along a hiking trail to the 100th waterfall that we'd stopped at on this road trip. Thanks, Dad. Conveniently, the photo also includes a mile marker and a place name. So after Googling
McGuire.
So after Googling
McGuire
Railroad, British Columbia, we find an article that gives a brief history of the local area. Keyly, it references Maguri, Brandywine Falls, and Alta Lake. Seeing the name Brandywine Falls unlocks a core memory buried deep within my subconscious. That's exactly the sort of name that would make an impression on 14-year-old Taylor MB, and 16 years later, it still rings a bell. Putting Brandywine Falls into Google Maps gives us a very promising lead, a heavily wooded area with multiple hiking trails crisscrossing the countryside. Unfortunately though, no sign of any railway. Find something else, we know this trail has to be within 1 mile of a place called Maguri, which may or may not exist in present day, so let's search the surrounding area for any hints. We have Maguri Medical spelt wrong, and Maguri Orthodontists definitely way more than a mile away. Not very promising. Let's zoom out and get our bearings. Cleveland? I don't remember there being a Cleveland in Canada. Ohio? I don't remember there being an Ohio in Canada. United States? Okay, you get the point. Let's try again. Brandywine Falls, British Columbia. Okay, this looks better. We have Brandywine Falls, we have Maguri very close up the road, we have a railroad, and we are actually in BC this time. We have to be getting close. Let's follow the trail and look for a railroad crossing. Bam! Did we just find the spot immediately? Let's investigate a little further. We're not facing west because the satellite clearly shows a bridge that doesn't exist in my photo, and Maguri is east and north about 2.75 kilometers, which in freedom units is 1.7 miles. Pretty close to the 1 mile marker on the sign. So let's face east. We have the left-hand curve after 100 meters or so, that matches. We have a significant rocky formation on the left-hand side of the rail, that also matches. And we have mountains in the background, whose location and elevation game roughly matches up to Google Maps. Ladies and gentlemen, we freaking got it. And what was the title of this video again? Wendover Productions stole from me. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what the whole point of this video was. He obviously just got it from a stock image site, which I hope to God all you windy knobs have figured out by now. It was just such a crazy small coincidence that a stock image in a Wendover video almost exactly matched a canvas I had printed hanging in my house, so I had to make a video about it. It's going to be hard to see because of the low quality of my original photo, and printing on canvas makes it even more grainy, but it's actually insane how close together in time these two photos were taken. I reckon the stock photo was taken maximum 1 year after I took mine. Have a look at this. We have the same two distinct trees in the distance, one scraggly, the other normal. We have the same set of 5 trees clinging to the cliffside. Even the grass, you can see where it's grown from my photo to be a little more luscious and dense in the stock photo. Absolutely ridiculous coincidence. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.